So our basic hot water tank, electric, we have a top element and a lower element. These elements can go out over time, and what you want to be aware of is your temperature dropping in your hot water tank. Essentially, if you are getting enough hot water or it fluctuates between hot and cold, it's not consistent, potentially a problem could be one of the elements burning out. They don't typically burn out at the same time, so you could have one that's out ahead of the other one. So one service tip that we have is checking the elements. You do want a professional checking those elements because this tank is full of water. It has to be drained down completely before checking these elements, and the power has to go off before taking these elements out. The elements themselves can last up anywhere from about 8 to about 12 years, the lifespan of the hot water tank. Essentially what it is behind this panel, there is a little control module behind this that controls the temperature output of that element, and behind that is a large nut, and you loosen that nut and you can pull the whole element out. And what happens through the heating process itself is it collects minerals onto the element, and it'll slowly corrode and eat away at that element over time. So therefore, if you have county water, essentially, and it's a high mineral deposits, it could break it down a little bit faster. Filtered water also helps in that process, the longevity of your tank in general. But that's just a quick thing to check, is if you're doing like yearly servicing, is checking the elements top and lower for your basic electric hot water tank. Also, checking your power connection is crucial. Sometimes these get loose, sometimes they have a little bit of wear and tear on them, older houses. Also consult an electrician for that. That's a huge thing. But essentially you only have lower, upper, going through the tank, heating up that water as it's in the tank, dispersing it out, your hot side, coming in your cold side. Basic electric.